Did you know that NOAA, when they put out their weather figures, including their heat index increases, which heat is increasing as a natural process, but most of their weather monitoring stations are actually on airports and cities and things like that, and that creates what's called a heat island. It's like a bubble that grows over top of cities because of exhausts and air conditioner use, jets, amount of concrete, glass buildings, all that kind of stuff. It artificially increases the temperature, depending on where you're at, between anywhere from 1 to 2 degrees, sometimes more. Cities like Vegas, it's going to be a lot hotter index than somewhere else because it's a city that's in a desert. But anyway, so they do all these equations to get a realistic heat increase number. And that's interesting because it doesn't have to be that way. They're like talking about how we need to make all these changes. Well, one city did make a change, and this is a history. It's a recent history thing, but it's history. A city in Colombia, which I'll put the name here because I can't remember what it is right now, many years ago actually went with a green approach with greening their cities, like painting buildings green, planting vines on the sides, rooftop gardens, trees, especially fruit trees. They planted a lot of fruit trees within the city, and it gives food to the people of the city, homeless people. And they found that it was an experiment, and they found that it actually lowered the temperature of the city significantly and has increased to lower the temperature of the city. So it's something to think about when you're talking about improving the environment. Maybe we don't need to mine all this stuff to create carbon capture when trees do the same job. Maybe we should just be planting trees and greening our cities so it lowers that heat bubble and helps keep places cool. Like my college, Coastal Carolina, they made their whole campus an arboretum, which means, well, I'll put the description here because I don't want to make this video super long, but the temperature on campus during the summertime is significantly lower than temperature outside of campus. And anyone who's ridden a motorcycle can tell you exactly the same thing. If you're riding through the city, it's hot. It's really hot in the summer. But as soon as you hit that tree patch, it's significantly cooler. So maybe we need to stop thinking about how technologically advanced we can make things to make things cooler. And maybe we should just use nature. You know, wild thoughts.